They call me Pretty Anna, but my real name's Lorraine. Pretty Anna, Pretty Anna, love me like a melody. Pretty Anna, Pretty Anna, together we've been.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Miss Talisi, and today we're going to be making potato moussaka. So these are all the ingredients I used, and if you want to add more spices, that's up to you, but this is all I had to use. Later on I had to add turmeric and curry powder to make it more flavorful. So I got 3 potatoes, tomatoes, and onion. So firstly I wash my knife, then I cut my onion into half because I had to use half onion. First you scrap the outer layers of the onion, and then you cut, then you wash. So I got a pot and I have to boil my tomatoes first. Then now I'm scraping the potatoes. They're done. Now I cut them into slices like this. Okay, so the tomatoes are done. So I made a heart for you because I love you guys. Now that's my onion. I'm going to cut it into half, and then I'll use this half. So we cut it into cubes because that's how I like it, and I cut it this way because this is my own way, which is better for me. Don't come for me. That's how I cut my onions, and it's the best way for me. Now we peel off the skin on the tomato like this. So it was kind of hot and I had to use a fork, which made it easier. You see? Then I throw away the skin in the trash. Then we cut it into cubes. And again, this is how I cut my own tomatoes. If you have your own way, well, you do that. But this is the easiest because you don't have to burn yourself. So it's easier. Then we light up the burner. Yeah. Put my oil. Then we fry the onion. So I basically fry my onion until they're shriveled and you can smell the onion scent. Then now we have the ground beef. So I usually like to cook the ground beef until it looks a little bit golden brown. Yeah. So make sure you mix the ground beef and the onion to add flavor to it, and salt. Keep stirring until it's done. So I have potatoes boiling in here because that's what I prefer when I am making potato moussaka. But if you don't want to boil them first, you can just put them in the casserole as they are, and then some people fry them first and put them in the casserole. So I prefer to boil them. Now we have the tomatoes. Mix the tomatoes with the ground beef and cook until it's done. This recipe is pretty easy and it takes about 2 hours and you'll be done. So for me it's kind of easy. Then I put the cinnamon, not too much. Then I have the black pepper, just a dash of it is enough. So here I mixed all the spices I used, including salt in the water, and then I just put it in there with the ground beef and let it boil together. Leave it to simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. You'll thank me later. Here the potatoes are almost done. So I remove them before they are cooked because they are also going to cook in the oven. So you don't want them to be too cooked or overcooked. This is the ground beef. Looks delicious, and it was delicious, by the way. This is my pot, and I am about to make white sauce. So you take margarine, this is country crock. You melt margarine first, just 1 tablespoon. Country crock. Melt it. Over the heat. Now add 1 tablespoon of flour. You add gradually as you mix. Keep stirring to avoid lumps. Now I add milk away from the stove and I gradually mix. So this procedure you have to be careful because you don't want your white sauce to have lumps. So you follow the method I'm showing you and then bring to boil again on the stove. Keep mixing gradually. So this white sauce method needs someone who is very patient. So if you keep stirring, you can see that it is gradually becoming thick, and that's what we're aiming for. So keep stirring. Stir, stir, stir. You can see it's becoming thick. You remove from the heat and add more milk if you want, and keep stirring. Okay, I think now it is thick enough. You see, there are no lumps, so I did a great job. Now I have to grease the casserole dish. So this is how you do it. I take my margarine and foil, and then I grease. Now we take the potatoes, we align them in the casserole. So you put the first layer of potatoes like this, and then you put your ground beef on top. Spread it out. Then we put the cheese on top. Then the white sauce. You spread it out. Then you make another layer of the potatoes. Then you put the cheese on top. If you still have the white sauce, you put it on top again. So yeah, we put in the oven and now it was done. I put it in the oven for 1.5 hours and this is my result, guys. I hope I did well, even though I was in a rush, but yeah, this is my result. Now we're gonna dish it out. Yeah, this is how it looks. It tasted delicious. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, share and subscribe.